You know what's wild? Most men don't lose their chances with women because they said something stupid or because they weren't good looking enough. They lose because they never saw what was right in front of them. A woman doesn't always come out and say, "I want you." She doesn't hand you a note. She doesn't announce it to the room. Instead, she gives you pieces of the puzzle, little moments that feel different, but you can't quite explain why. And if you miss those moments, she moves on. Not out of anger, but because she thinks you're not interested. She'll bury the attraction, put on a smile, and let someone else take the place you could have had. This isn't about playing games. It's about seeing what's real. The things her body, her voice, her habits can't hide even when her words do. Today, I'm going to show you signs most men will never notice and exactly how to respond so you never miss that spark again. Point 1. The slow return. When she likes you, she'll find reasons to leave and then come back. It's not because she forgot something, it's because she's checking if you'll notice. Maybe you're at a party and she disappears for a bit. Then she's right back in your orbit, or you're working together and she suddenly shows up at your desk for just one quick thing, then drifts into small talk. This isn't coincidence, it's her way of seeing if your energy shifts when she's around. If it does, she feels it. If it doesn't, she'll back away. So when she reappears, don't act surprised or distant. Acknowledge her, lock eyes, and give her a moment that feels intentional. That's how you turn her little test into a green light. Point 2. The mini pauses. You ever notice how after you say something, there's this tiny moment where nothing happens? Most guys panic in that space. They think, "Oh no, she's bored. I need to keep talking." So they start rambling, changing the subject, or throwing in random words just to fill the air. But here's the thing, when a woman is into you, she won't rush to fill that silence. She'll linger in it, because that pause isn't empty, it's loaded. It's the moment where the conversation stops being just words and starts being about the connection. If you can hold that pause, keep your eyes on hers, and stay comfortable in it, you're telling her, without saying a word, "I'm confident here. I don't need to force this." And trust me, that calm confidence speaks louder than anything you could say. Point 3. The mistake. Touch. You felt it before. The shoulder brush, the accidental hand graze, the bump when she walks past. You think it's random. It's not. If it happens more than once, it's a soft signal. "I'm okay with you in my space." That's her testing comfort and chemistry without saying a word. Here's the trick. Don't overreact. Just let your presence feel natural next to hers. Later, you can return the touch subtly. A guiding hand on her back, a brief touch on her arm when you're making her laugh. Point 4. The energy shift around you. This one's harder to fake. Watch how her mood changes when you enter the room. If she's laughing louder, speaking softer, or suddenly seems more animated, she's tuning herself to you. It's not about impressing, it's about magnetism. Your job isn't to call it out. Your job is to match it without losing your frame. When you meet that energy with calm confidence, it tells her she's not just chasing a fantasy. You can hold the space she's opening. Point 5. The small self-disruptions. Women reveal attraction when they slightly mess up their own flow around you. She might forget what she was saying mid-sentence. She might fidget with her ring, her sleeve, or her drink more than usual. She might even trip over her words. It's not clumsiness, it's nervous system overload. She's processing your presence and her brain is skipping frames. When you see this, don't make her feel embarrassed. Smile, keep her at ease, and let her find her words again. That comfort will draw her in even deeper. Point 6. The overexplaining. When a woman wants you to think well of her, she'll start justifying little things without you asking. She's late, she'll tell you the whole backstory. She orders dessert, she'll laugh and explain why. She changes her hair. She'll point it out before you notice. This is her way of showing she cares about your perception, even in small details. The worst thing you can do is act disinterested. Instead, be curious, tease her lightly, and make her feel that her efforts are noticed. Point 7. The quick withdrawal. Sometimes attraction shows up not when she comes closer, but when she suddenly pulls away. She might be laughing with you, leaning in, then suddenly step back or change the subject. Why? Because she felt the heat rising and got nervous. This isn't rejection, it's a reset. If you stay calm and steady, she'll drift back into that closeness. If you chase too hard, she'll retreat further. Patience here is power. Point 8, the little invitations. Sometimes she won't say, come hang out. She'll just drop a breadcrumb. It might be, I'm craving that coffee from the place near your office. Or, I've been meaning to check out that new bar, but I don't want to go alone. She's not asking you directly, but she's opening a door for you to walk through. It's her way of seeing if you'll catch the hint without her having to risk rejection. Here's the key, don't overanalyze it, and don't make it a big production. If you want to see her, take that tiny opening and make it concrete. Let's go Thursday, I'll pick you up. That directness tells her you're not just catching the signal, you're leading. And when you lead, she doesn't have to keep leaving hints because she knows you'll take it from there. Point 9, the hold me there. Look, there's a difference between eye contact and this. When she likes you, there will be moments where her gaze lingers a fraction longer than it needs to. It's not a stare, it's a quiet anchor, like she's holding you in place for just a second. Sometimes it happens mid-laugh, sometimes when you're not even speaking. It's her way of saying, stay here with me, in this moment, without words. Most guys break that tension too soon. They glance away, fidget, or joke to escape the heat. Don't. Hold it. Match the softness in her eyes with calm certainty. That extra second of unbroken connection is where curiosity turns into chemistry, and chemistry turns into something she can't shake. So, here's the thing. Most men are blind to these signs. They think attraction has to be spelled out in neon letters, but the real signals are subtle, software, easy to miss. When you see them, your job isn't to overthink, it's to respond with presence, not with needy validation, not with overcompensation, just steady, confident energy that tells her, I see you. Because when a woman realizes you can read her without her having to shout it, that's when she stops testing and starts trusting. And trust, my friend, is where the real connection begins.